Well, we're back.
Season 2.
Season 2. We're back at Jimmy's house. We're going to work on the backyard. This is the, I guess I've been calling it the new construction project lawn.
It was.
This is still new construction.
Yeah, the backyard.
It's still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
I know everybody wants an update on the front yard. I think we're just going to save that for next time. I think it's
juicy.
It's worth a whole nother video, maybe even a whole nother series for what's going on up there.
Yeah.
So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, now's a great time because you're going to want to see not only what's going on in the front yard, but what we're going to do with the front yard.
You're going to learn a few things.
Yes.
I can guarantee.
But today is all about this blank canvas behind us. Jimmy's been working really hard. We've got sprinklers in, we've got topsoil in. He's ready for seed. There's just a couple of spots back over here that need to be raked out, and we're gonna get everything ready to go. We're gonna get seed down tonight, and we're gonna grow some grass. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Born ready.
Alright, so he's finishing up, just getting the last of the topsoil kind of spread out and spread around. Everything's looking really good. We've got about 1,500 square feet in the backyard that we're going to be putting seed down back here. Now we're going to do a blend of the GCI turf, Blue Heat Kentucky Bluegrass, and then a mix of, I think, 2 varieties of perennial ryegrass, just to play it safe. I think it's going to look great. I'm really excited. I have already measured out the seed, mixed it together in a bucket, and before we put it down, obviously we're going to finish raking this out the best we can, make sure it's nice and smooth, well, you know, as best we can with a landscape rake, because that's all we have. And that's really kind of what I want to talk about in the video today as I show how we're going to do this, because there's really a couple ways that you can approach this. You can approach this from the average DIY homeowner, which is what we're doing for the most part here, and use what you have. There's also tools available for you to rent that you can really work this soil and get it really nice and near perfection as far as flat and smooth. But I think for the most part we'll be fine here. They have other plans that they're still working on for other areas of the yard. But once they're done back here, it's gonna look really, really good. There's your lawn.
Slow-mo. Just add water, baby.
Just add water. Alright, the seed is down. Very exciting. Super exciting.
I'm ready.
And now it's time for the starter fertilizer.
Okay.
So we've got you, courtesy of Yard Mastery,
Boom.
starter fertilizer. That's 12-12-12, so you've got equal parts nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium.
Yes.
And that's all going to work to your benefit to get the grass to grow in and take root as fast as possible.
Sweet.
And then we're going to give it some other goodies here in a second.
Okay.
But for now, this is going to go down at 3 pounds per thousand, which is the standard application rate, no matter when you apply it, which is kind of cool for all the Yard Mastery products. They all go down at the same rate.
Oh,
so
nice. Yeah.
You can pretty much use the same settings on your spreader and everything like that.
Wow.
So, yep, 3 pounds per thousand, 1,500 square feet, 4.5 pounds.
4.5.
So we'll go ahead and do that now. So starter fertilizer's down, and that went down really well. Now we're going to go ahead and cover everything with peat moss. We've got a couple of bales of peat moss here and a gorilla cart, and we'll just kind of carry it around in the gorilla cart and put it down by hand. There's not a lot of area here. It shouldn't take very long. And the peat moss is going to provide a good source for moisture retention, and it also is a good carbon source and good organic material, and it's only going to be a positive input for the soil itself. So glad to have that, and it should be messy but effective. So we'll go ahead and put that down, and then we have a couple of liquid products to put down too, and I'll go over those really quick as well. So I will say that these products that we're going to spray down on everything here is not necessary, but since we have them, they're obviously helpful, and I do recommend applying these to the lawn anyways. If you have an established lawn, these are only going to help everything here as well. So let me go over what we have. And by the way, everything of course is going to be linked in the description below, all the products that we used. So the products I'm about to show you, the starter fertilizer, the grass seed, everything is going to be down there. So everything's going to be mixed into a backpack sprayer. We've got Humic12 and RGS from Green County Fertilizer. So some biostimulants to help with root growth and improving soil quality. And then as an added insurance for our watering to make sure that we don't have any extra dry spots, we've got Hydretain. And this is great for going into summer anyways. I think we're seeing record high temperatures already, which is nuts, and we're in a drought, so we're trying to conserve water out here, and this is a great product to do that. So this is going to be featured in another video coming out pretty soon. So that's going to go down, and then like I said, I'm going to mix in a little bit of Tenacity. The bottle's over in the Gorilla cart, and that's going to help any weeds from hopefully germinating. So someone sank a birdie putt over there. All right, nice job. All right, so we'll mix everything up in the sprayer. We'll get the peat moss down, and then we should be ready to let the sprinklers do the rest of the work and take us the rest of the way. Well, shoot. We came up a little short on the peat moss. So you're gonna go.
I'm gonna go grab a couple more bags.
Get some more.
Let's go.
And what we're gonna do, because I'm going home.
Yes.
And he's gonna stay here. So before I go home, I figure I can spray everything I wanted to spray. So the Hydretain, the RGS, the Humic12, the Tenacity. That can all still go down. And then he'll go get the extra peat, he'll bring it in, and he'll do the rest of the work, and I'll take the rest of the night off because I worked so hard. So from there, it's just watering. That's his job, that's his responsibility. Do you hear me? You hear me?
Keep it damp.
Keep it damp.
Keep it damp.
Don't keep it soaked, keep
Okay.
it damp so it doesn't wash away.
Promise.
Just keep water on it and the magic will happen. I trust you.
I can do it.
It's on you now.
I won't let you down,
So
Jimmy.
if anything goes wrong, it's not my fault. I'm really looking forward to it. I know you've been looking forward to this too. But yeah, we're doing good. The peat moss is a little light, but that's okay. I think where we're at is good. And as long as we keep it damp and keep water on it, plus we're adding Hydretain to the mix, that's going to help too. I think we'll be in good shape. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one. Make sure if you're not subscribed that you are, so you can see how this turns out. And of course, we still have the front yard to talk about another day. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.